Hello architects, and welcome back to another RPG Architect tutorial. My name is Bert, and today we're going to be covering it's going to be a fairly quick and easy one for you, but it is also a super important concept, and that concept is load times. Now, we've been keeping our maps pretty small and concise, so we haven't really run into any load times. Also, we haven't really gone from map to map, so you haven't seen them anyway, but that's besides the point. But if you were to do some larger maps with a lot of entities or 3D models on it, you might encounter some load times when switching from map to map. So we're going to go over how you can mask that, or how you can hide that a little bit from your players, okay? Now, what I've done is I have just knocked out a little bit of the wall here and created an entity that will teleport us. It's all player and entity touch is my interaction, and it teleports us to a new map, and that map is this one that I did the 3D modeling, or whatever it was called, 3D height modifiers, I think. I just used that map again, and I just made it real big. And so there's nothing else going on over here. Let me take the grid off. There's nothing else going on over here. It's just a large 200 by 100 map. And so let me show you. It might not be the craziest of load times because it's just a big plane, but let me show you. All right, go from here to here, and there is some load time there. Okay, not super long, but enough to be noticeable. You know, you don't want your player to feel like, wait, did I crash the game, right? So what you would do is we're going to go into our user interface section. That's, you know, you guys know me, any excuse I can find to do a user interface tutorial. We're just going to call this one loading, and you can whatever elements you want to put in here. If you have an animation that you want to put in here, I'm not sure how you would do that actually, but if you have a picture you want to pop in, or you know, whatever. But I'm just going to do a text element for right now. We'll call this, we'll just say it's called text. And then the text itself will say, now loading, ... And then let's make it like 64. And then let's set it down in our corner. Relative to X, 80? Nope, too far. 64. There we go, and then height will be 80, yep, 80, 90, 88. There we go, whatever, that's fine. We'll just put it down in the corner here. And you could fancy this up if you want, and change color, blah, blah, blah. However, whatever you want your loading screen to look like, make it here, right? And then you're just gonna come up to Maps, Configuration, and at the very top, you have an option called Loading Screen. And so you just select Loading as your loading screen, and there you go. It's really that easy. It's not like I said, it's not a very complicated tutorial, but you can see even when I first booted up the game, and when I let go of this mouse click, there we go. When I first booted up the game, it brings up the loading screen. I go here, now loading. Booting up everything. There we go. So, like I said, you can make your loading screen a bit more fancy than what I did there, but if you have huge maps like this, or lots of 3D models or entities going on, then this is a great option for you to just kind of hide that from your players. Maybe one day we'll get the option in to do little mini games like in what was it, Budokai, Dragon Ball Z Budokai, where you'd have to spin the joysticks to feed Goku or whatever it was. I don't really remember, but anyway, that's gonna do it for me today. I know this was a very quick one, but it just balances out with the really long ones that I've done so many times. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helps. Be sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the video, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. Helps us out a lot. If you haven't grabbed your copy of RPG Architect yet, be sure to grab it while it is still in early access. We are well on our way to 1.0. I know I've been saying that for a few weeks now, but it is true. We are gearing up. We are getting there. Locke is just making sure he's got all his ducks in a row, crossing the T's, dotting the I's. He's just making sure everything is working good, before we do an official 1.0 release, making sure we're getting all your feedback in and any adjustments we need to make with existing features or adding anything, important. So all that to say is we're still in early access. Grab it before it hits 1.0, and you will enjoy. Have fun. If you've enjoyed my commentary, if you enjoy my tutorials and you'd like to support me further, then please consider becoming a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/bitbybitsound. All right, y'all, that's going to do it for me today. You've been amazing. I've been Bert, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Master Robot.